What is going on, IVE Warriors? It's your boy Edward V, and today we're going to talk about eating one meal a day and the benefits of doing this intermittent fasting protocol. Stay tuned. What is up, IVE Warriors? So now I know you guys have been clamoring for me to talk about one meal a day. What do I think of it? Do I think it's crazy? Do I think you shouldn't do it? Do I think it's a good idea? Do I think it's bad? Do I think it's good? What is Edward V's thoughts on one meal a day? Well, my thought on one meal a day is, on paper, if you look at it on paper, it is the strongest and possibly the most effective way to tap into the benefits of the weight loss, the human growth hormone increase, and the energy focus that you get from intermittent fasting. Now, why do I say that? Well, it asks you to fast for probably the longest period of time on a most consistent basis possible. Unlike other fasting protocols that tell you don't eat for 2 days and then eat for the third day, where you're not eating for a good amount of time, which I wouldn't recommend to do on a consistent basis. 48 hours on a consistent basis isn't preferable, as things start to taper off after a while. There is an increased limit where all of that stuff, the human growth hormone and all those things, start to actually taper off and drop, and you don't want to go past that time frame, because then you're not using the benefits as effectively as possible. But the thing about one meal a day is that this is the ultimate food restriction per 24 hours. So because I believe that consistently not going over the 24-hour mark is better than going over the 24-hour mark on a scheduled system, this makes one meal a day possibly the most powerful intermittent fasting protocol. Now, what one meal a day asks you to do is simple. It's in the name itself. Eat one meal a day. Now, this doesn't mean you can eat one meal whenever you like. This means you have to pick a time. If you're gonna do it at 8 o'clock, or you're gonna do it at 9 o'clock, or you're gonna do it at 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever your time is, you need to choose it. And then you need to not waver from that time frame, because you will then not be doing the 23-hour fast that you're actually trying to activate the benefits of. You guys know that I do the warrior diet. I don't do one meal a day. However, the warrior diet is my scheduled program, and one meal a day is what I throw in as my exception every now and then. As you've seen with my vlog, when I went to the Ninja Lounge, I did not eat for an entire day. I've actually superseded it by a few hours. Yet I still went to a restaurant and was able to eat my food very comfortably, like nothing happened. Did I go and do one meal a day the next day? No, I went right back to my warrior diet that I normally do. The reason I do the warrior diet is because the 4-hour window allows me to break up the food a little bit more. It's almost like a micro perspective of 2 different meals within a small window. Do I have to do that? No. And have I eaten one meal a day many, many times? Yes. But one huge benefit to one meal a day is, if you're overweight, I'm not talking about the people who are within the normal weight that they're supposed to be. I'm talking about if you're overweight. If you're overweight and you do one meal a day, you can kiss counting calories goodbye, because it is nearly impossible for you to get over the calories that you're supposed to in one meal. It is somewhat of a hack to not have to count calories, because you just will not be able to consume that many calories in one sitting. And on top of all of this, you'll be as focused as possible for 90% of the day. As I explained, your focus levels go up when you're in a fasted state. Now I know what you're thinking. The fitness enthusiast that loves to build muscle out there is probably thinking to themselves, how crazy are you to say one meal a day? Why would I eat one meal a day? I want to be big, I want to be strong, I want to, do things that I won't be able to do if I only eat one meal a day. Okay, you don't have to take me as an example for what intermittent fasting can do, and what particularly OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, can do. Just look at this guy. His name is Herschel Walker. He's been eating 1 meal a day. How long do you think this guy's been eating 1 meal a day? Think 5 years? You think maybe 7 years? Maybe 10. Maybe 10 years, which seems a little extreme, right? Because he'll be a skinny twig if he was doing this for 10 years. 20 years. About 20 years he's been doing 1 meal a day. He has been playing football while doing 1 meal a day, pro football, and also an MMA fighter while doing 1 meal a day. And not to mention, he looks like that. Here's a snippet of him explaining how long he's been doing 1 meal a day.
Well, I've heard a little bit of rumors about your diet. Can you explain your diet a little bit more? Because
oh, geez. Well, you shouldn't tell me that I should explain my diet, because every nutritionist in the world probably ready to tell me that I'm crazy, because they have. But I eat 1 meal a day. I don't eat red meat. I eat a salad and soup. And most every nutrition in the world just tell me that you can't do that. You can't do that. And my thing is, guys, I've been doing this for over 20-something years. It's not something that I just started doing it because I was doing MMA fighting. I was doing it when I was playing football.
So please save me the BS that eating 1 meal a day isn't going to build your muscle or it's going to make you turn into a twig. The man has been doing it for 20 years and he doesn't look like a twig to me. 1 meal a day is absolutely one of the most powerful methods that you can use. The 16-8 is powerful so that the beginners can actually get into the rhythm of fasting. But the total extreme from 16-8 is 1 meal a day. Warrior diet is around right here. 1 meal a day is around right here. The reason I choose the warrior diet, however, I prefer to be able to have the flexibility of creating 2 meals within a small window, as opposed to just eating 1 meal. That's why I choose 4 hours, which is as reduced as I can make it so that I can go ahead and put those 2 meals into that time frame. But if you asked me, hey Edward, what's the most powerful one? Not the best one, the most powerful one, because that's 2 different things, because practicality to me is important. What's the most powerful one? It's always gonna be 1 meal a day. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you got any other questions to any other videos that I've had in the past, I have one right here, or it'll be right there in a few seconds. And my subscribe button will be down here. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button or hit that video, whichever one you want to do first, and then do the other one second. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.